Check one, two. Check one, two. Mic check.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Oh, take it off for me. You on y'all?
Check 1 2 1 2. 1 2. There we go. There we go. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us once again. We are back before the year ends. Yeah. Welcome, welcome to 2GO Talk Show. Your girl, Lady 2GO, and Brother Lance here. We are glad you were able to join us today and every other time that you join us, you know, on our media page. We are so grateful that you follow us. We still got a lot of things that we got coming forth, going into this new year. I'm going to get into a couple of things that are going on. Basically, all that's really going on, our main focus right now, is you guys to come out on Thursday so you can place your name for the competition in January the 26th. It's going to be a $300 first prize competition. So we need you guys to come out on Thursdays to, you know, ignite your performance, do what you do, sing, dance, poetry, cite, write, whatever. We need you to come out on Thursday at Base Lounge, which is at 5451. That's Annapolis Road, Bladensburg, Maryland, okay? That's the only way you'll be able to enter into the January 26th competition. You have to come out and register on a Thursday night. Sign up at 8, and it's free. Order to participate in this January the 26th competition for the $300 first place, $300 prize. Sorry, guys. Also, you get a single produced by the one and only Kid, Brother Lawrence's son, who is a well-known producer. If you don't believe me, look up Google. You can Google Kid and they come up.
KidExclusive.com.
KidExclusive.com. That's right. Also, you would get you get the money, like I said, the $300. You get to come back on the show on here for your interview, and you will also get placed in our yearly competition that we're going to have at the end of 2019 around this time for everybody that got put into the monthly competition throughout 2019, the year. So that's why you got to come out every Thursday to put your stuff in. So this is the only way you get placed into the monthly competition, and the winner of the monthly competition get placed into the yearly competition, which will be at the end of 2019, and the prizes will manifest by the end of the year. We're going from 300 monthly prize to the end of the year grand prize, maybe $1,000 to $1,500. So you got to stay exclusive. You got to stay plugged in with 2GO and DJ Ghost, because we're going to be always promoting this Star Network Connect. And that's what it's called, Star Network Connect. Okay? So you got to come out. And when you come out, we'll get you to do your thing. Because we're going to do our thing to make sure you sound good, look good. We take your picture, we do your video. We got all that covered for you. Okay, guys? So don't sleep on the Lady of 2GO and the Ghost on Thursdays. Okay? Another thing coming up, I have my BFF, who she'll be joining me shortly. Her name is Kimberly Holmes, and she's downstairs right now. She was just vending some things that, and one of the things is this beautiful pen. She's gonna bring some of these, and she has some of these available. You wouldn't believe how much they cost. So if you want to get any of these items that she's here to come in the studio with, you can dial my number, which is 240-604-5374. And also, next week, me and Brother Lawrence will have 3 of these to give away at the end of the year show on the 29th. We'll have 3 gift baskets of Scentsy products, which is aromatherapy for your home and for yourself. So we'll be giving away 3 of these to whoever called on the 29th show for our last show of the year. So please, remember all this information from us, because we're going to come through. We're going to follow through on everything that we put out here. So you guys stay tuned, stay plugged, And just remember that this is what we do, and this is how we do it, and it's all the way up. Nothing gonna stop us. It's all the way up to the top. That's how we going in 2019. Brother Lance, what you got? What we got? You want to say about Petworth? Anybody?
Oh, well, it's no longer really about Petworth. It's about, we have a new group, me and my man Bill started. It's called Music Group 360.
I like that.
Yeah, so we've been
Music
practicing.
Group 360.
It's a little meaning behind that name. We'll talk about that a little later on as we talk about it. So that's going on. We excited about that. We're gonna be out 2019. What else I got going? We named the show Manifesting Your Best Life for 2019. I had a couple of people brought it to my attention. They was like, Brother Lance used to kick little science about esoteric secrets and wisdom, and we was looking forward to hearing that. As the show started progressing, we start bringing in more guests and talking about music and other things. So 2019, we're gonna really get back into that. I'm gonna keep at least 20 to 25 minutes open just for that of the show, because we can't cram everything in on one show.
Yeah.
Because this is actually is a lifestyle. It's not a get fix quick scheme or anything. It's a lifestyle change. So we'll drop these seeds on you and plant them, and then we'll let them grow. So this one going out to Crystal. I bought some things you might see. What is this bell doing here? You know, 24
got it
karat
going on
cup.
over there.
Got some essential water. These little magic markers with pens and little simple basic things, like a lot of this stuff, but not all of it. Dollar store. But these are some of the tools that's gonna help you manifest a better life once I drop some science on you. And for the ones that look at it and say, you know, this is not for you. You stay in that little space that you at.
Stay
Or
there.
for the ones that's willing to learn and try something new, because if you want something different, you got to do something different.
That's right. You got to create
I'm here
and
to
manifest different things.
drop some stuff that worked for me. So this will be after we take our break. You know, that's it for right now. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Okay. All righty. While we're still waiting for Miss Home to come in with her goodies, as well as the information on Black America Cares. I could probably get into two of the things that are on my word of the street. The first thing I wanted to get on was, you know, I always have 4 on my word of the street that I bring to the peeps. It's health and fashion and entertainment and music and community. So if you want to comment, like I said, you can give your girl a call on 240-604-5374, or you can just listen, okay? And do your research after my show. And that way you'll know that this information is real for sure, okay? So here's the first thing I'm going to go over with you is on my Word of the Street segment is about health. I have learned a very important message this week, guys. I mean, but it's been something that I've been trying to incorporate since I've been dealing with, after 2011, a lot of things start coming up with my health. I've been free all the way up until 2011. Then I get hit with this big ball of society illnesses. That's what I'm going to say, because it's mind over matter, really. So society illnesses hit me in 2011, so then your girl had to rethink her health plan for myself. Not only the health plan that my doctor gave me, but I had to come up with a health plan for myself. And what I wanted to do for myself was I needed to incorporate more vitamins, more natural vitamins, not from the compositions of what they put together and making them in the labs. I'm talking about getting back to Eden. And if you don't know, that's a good book.
Oh, okay.
Back to Eden. That has all the herbs, its benefits, its nutritional factors, It has everything in it. I don't know if it's still a copy or editions out there, but my mom has like this library, y'all, that's unreal, okay? I can sell some of the knowledge that she has on this bookshelf, but like my brother told me, I'm keeping them books around because the more books of intellectual knowledge of herbs, spices, cooking, life, business, accounting. My father was an engineer. I'm keeping all these books around me.
Yeah, in your spirit.
That's right. So that way, all this information and knowledge can manifest inside me, and I always have information just flowing in my space.
Right.
You
your
know.
Spirit, your spirit
right in my
reality.
sphere. That's right. So, and that's why I'm getting back to, getting back to fruits. They have. There's my baby. Miss Holmes is here. I was just going over one of my word of the streets until you got here. She's doing everything. She's busy. We all are. But my two fruits that I found to be more strength than I had done research on, and I found out they have very high driven vital ingredients that help some of the simple things. And my two fruits they're in the berry family. And our berries are very powerful. Cranberries, blueberries, blackberries, pomegranate, it's a berry. All these berries, they are very essential to your health. And if you don't even have to mix anything with these things, if you just clean them properly and just eat them fresh, ripe, I'm telling you, your body, a serving, even honeydew melon, I got that from her over there. That's right, Miss Holmes. She incorporate honeydew melon in her body. Helps with inflammatory and swelling. And
Can I say something on the fruit part?
Yeah.
The rest of the berry. What you can do also, like when you buy your apples, your grapes, whatever fruit you get, vegetables, most likely you're going to get them from the Safeway or the farmer's market. They're going to be cold. What my grandmother used to do back in the day, she would sit them in a window and let the sun hit it. And when that sun hit it, it actually, because light travel, information travels through light. And so when it hit it, right, it's going to revive it again like it was when it was on a tree. So when you take it and you put it in the refrigerator, it's getting cold.
Right,
no
vitamins, natural vitamins getting put into it. So
that's it's killing it, but when you put it back in that sun and let that sun, it's like giving it life again.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing with my fruit, and vegetables.
You just lay it in the sun, and
you can sit it outside, or you can just put it in your window.
Right.
And let that sun hit it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they used to do back in the days. I used to wonder
why. My grandmother used to do it.
Yeah, old folks that have all that. I'm like, I want to pick a cold apple. Girl, that apple good right there. I just got the apple. Get that right out of the window. Yeah. Got all the sun on the skin. How long do you keep it in the window?
It all depends. Like, actually, if you just put it in that day, like in the morning when the sun come up, just let it sit. Like, if you want to eat the fruit, you can eat it. I used to just keep mine. Like, I get my tomatoes and stuff. Mm-hmm. I just keep it up in there for that whole day. When I come home that evening, I clean it off and cut it up, put it in the salad like that.
Yeah. That's how I used to do when I had my farm out in Georgia.
That just fall back. That's just another part of falling back on sun gazing and sitting in the sun for your vitamin D. The sun, we are sun people. Remember that song, We Are People of the Mighty, Mighty People of the Sun? They took us from Africa and brought us here. And it's cold climate. So anything, when you sit in the sun, you sun gaze, you charge, it's good for our body.
Yes, it is.
And some people, Caucasians, they say every minute, one of them dying from skin cancer, and they tell us, get out the sun and, you get skin. We don't get skin cancer. We sun people. The sun is our friend.
Soak it up.
You understand what I'm saying?
So, yeah, so back to that, like you said, the fruits, that's why I said natural whole fruits, not processed fruits. Because the natural fruits, like you said, once that sun hit it and it energizes it and gives it that natural vitamin D and everything it needs from the sun, because I know you guys remember, you are what you eat. Remember that? So, if you eat something that has been sun-driven, you're going to have it inside of you with sun-driven. So, remember that far as on the health. And we'll get into one more as she come over and join us. Um, just on fashion, and I'll save entertainment and community for later. But as far as the fashion sense, I know you guys have been noticing. That's why I tell you guys, there's no need to do shopping. Because vintage is back. It been back. I've been trying to tell y'all that. Don't be throwing away this stuff. I'm telling you, vintage is back. It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere because they're taking vintage and they're moving vintage. They're taking vintage and they're moving, mixing and matching and swatching with plaids and stripes and, flowers and pinstripes and the animal prints.
Check.
I'm telling you,
Check.
vintage is coming back in all shapes and form and fashion. And it's also now they're even incorporating, making fabric storages units like purses and briefcases, and they making these new. I know you've seen those new metal suitcases that look like army suitcases, but they come in different colors, but they real bulky and big, plus keeping stuff safe, crush proof, and all of that. So I'm saying vintage. Those things were out back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
They were out back in the day. So like I said, vintage is coming back. It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. Because as you see, your girl done got a little thrift store sweater dress. You know what I'm saying? I got my little leggies. You know, it's coming back. So don't give away. And then I went and found me some. Me and my girl was out Christmas shopping. And look what I found. You remember Dwayne? Hi, y'all. Yeah. You see
That's
what I'm saying?
for the older people our age.
Yeah,
But the young
you know
people,
what
they
I'm
don't really
saying?
know about that.
I can't take it. Shades. Like I said, pull the shades down, hang up the phone off the hooks. People knows to be listening. But anyway, back to y'all. We have Miss Holmes. She's back with us again. Last time she was here with us, she was speaking of, we were talking about mostly her author side of her entrepreneurship that she has dwelled inside of her. We was talking about her book that was from Hustlers to Holiness. That's right. But today she's not wearing her author hat. Today she's wearing her nonprofit organization, being the organizer of that nonprofit organization called Black America Cares. Also, like I said, I don't know if she brought anything with you, but she probably still has some of her stuff. Now, this is one of her pins, and guys are not going to believe how much this beautiful diamond-studded pin costs. Yes, it's cute, it's bomb. It looks so glamorous when you're out, you know what I'm saying? Let me get your number, because you got to start writing your numbers down again, because I'm telling you, somebody going to hack the satellite. We ain't going to have these phones. So you better start writing your stuff down, because I made a promise to myself in 2019. I'm going to start writing my information back down, so I can have me like a archives of my own information. Stop trusting this phone to keep my information for me, you know? So, with that being said, she poured out her mugs, as you can see. So, I don't know where we're going to start first. We want to start with
well, I guess we can start with some of my products.
Yeah, your products,
Yeah.
your queen and gift products ideas.
Well, as you mentioned, I have a nonprofit organization, Black America Cares, and Black America Cares is going to be, it's going to be a plethora of things, but initially what we want to do is help out the community. And I often hear about all kinds of stories of people that go through all kinds of challenges and all kind of red tape when they just need something like, I don't know, $25 to buy some Pampers or $100 to go toward the electric bill or something like that. So Black America Cares is going to be a liaison that will kind of help people that are in a crisis situation to take care of what they need to take care of, but also try to find out what's going on so that we can help the person prevent getting in those types of situations again. It's so much need out here, and it's so much that I want to do, but I know I can't do everything.
Right.
So I'm in the process of streamlining exactly the services that we'll provide, and then as we perfect these different areas, then we'll be able to move on to other things. Ultimately, I would like to start a housing program with some type of rent-to-own situation, but I want my clients to go through a housing care program also, because a lot of people don't know how to maintain a home. You get the home and you get in there and you don't know how to deal with having to keep up your bills and all that kind of stuff. We're going to deal with that. We're going to deal with just overall home maintenance, making sure that you keep the home clean and the community clean. And because when you have a happy, clean space, then you're happy.
Right.
And it just, you feel better, and it just works for everybody. So those are some of the things that later on I plan to incorporate in Black America Cares. But for beginners, just some standard care. Like yesterday, I linked up, we had a major diaper drive in the DC area. And so I linked up with the organization that did that to be able to provide diapers to some of these single parents, and also for adults. I didn't even think about that, but they also collected diapers for some of
Seniors.
the adults and seniors, who have to wear those products. And so Black America Cares is going to also be involved in just distributing those free of cost to people who have a need, and other little things. And so with that said, I came across these wonderful products. I don't know if you all can see them. I have journals, I have also mugs, and I'm just coming from an event where I sold them. I also have those pens that Kim is showing you. I pretty much sold out of everything today, which
That's
is a
good.
good thing, yes.
Let me see the cups.
The mugs are $10. And it's just your, that's Queen. And then we have another one here that Brother Lawrence is going to show us. That one is called Crown and Curls. That one is also $10. All of my products are done by African American women, and they are Afro-American centered products. In other words, they're catered just for us.
Wow.
Those are journals, and that's just a blank space for those who like to write, and those who you can use it for a number of things.
And that's good right there, because what I'm gonna talk about later on, need something like that.
Yeah. A lot of people, one of my customers today said that he was buying it for a friend of his. He said that likes to write poetry.
Okay.
So he bought one of these for her. And I like also that these journals also have a scripture at the top, so you can get a little bit of spiritual inspiration too as you write. And these are also just $10. And some of the proceeds that I get from selling these projects goes towards funding Black America Cares.
Okay.
So that's what that's all about.
That's what's up.
I also, in our selling event today, my brother was there and my niece is there. I'm from a family of entrepreneurs.
I never wrong with that.
Everybody doing something. My nephew cut hair. My brother sells oils and shea butters and all kinds of stuff. So my niece, if I could just plug her a little bit.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes, sir.
Where the king cup at? You
I
forgot
know.
about the brother.
Everybody asked about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what? And I asked the company that produces those, are they going to make some king cups? Because I have. Everybody asked me about that, and you know what? If they don't produce it, I'm gonna produce it myself.
Because if you'd have had the king, I would have got both of these and took them home today.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That'd been one of the Christmas gifts, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask them again about
king need a queen, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's how you make
so,
it work.
back to okay, I know we back and forth, but Black America Cares. I know you said it was a great need of the people. So, and that was heartfelt upon yourself, a selfless act. So, what really, really made you want to incorporate?
What's made me start it?
Right.
I was going to this church, and I am a huge giver. I mean, major giver. I've always been like that. And so I had, at the end of the year where you gotta do your taxes and stuff, so I had tallied up how much I had given this particular year. It was $10,000. $10,000.
On your own or through the church?
On my own, that I gave to the church.
Okay.
Okay, through tithes and just offerings and stuff like that. I'm a huge giver. I don't give no $10, $20. I give $100 bills, and I just give. I was shocked that it was that much, to be honest with you. I really just, wasn't paying attention.
Wow.
But you was getting it back though. You probably
in
was
other
getting
ways,
it back tenfold.
I was.
Yeah.
In other ways,
that's what's up.
as you give, you do receive. That's a principle.
That's unified.
That,
That's a law.
yes, it's a universal law, exactly. And especially when you do it unconsciously. I'm an
Right.
unconscious giver. I just
Right.
feel like that's a part of who I am and who I need to be.
Okay.
So, but one of the church members came to me and she was upset, and I don't know why they would always come to me for some reason, but she came to me and she was upset because she said a family member was sick and nobody in the church went to go visit this family member. So I went to the church leadership and asked them, you know, what type of hospitality ministry do you all have? Do you all visit people in the hospital? Do you give them a card? Do you give them flowers? And they were like, oh, yeah, we do that. We do that. Go talk to so-and-so, so-and-so. And I talked to that person, and basically I just got to run around. Nobody was really actually
Trying to.
yeah, taking care of that kind of stuff.
Right.
But they wouldn't allow me to take the lead on it either. That was frustrating. But the main thing that got
Did you go to the pastor?
well, this person that I went to was like one of the pastor's associates, yeah. So I figured, you know, if anybody knew, he should.
Right.
But the thing that really messed me up was this church had a baptismal pool. And if I said the name, a whole lot of people in DC would probably know it, but I'm not going to put them on blast like
Right.
that. And so the baptismal pool, I kept seeing the guys coming from the kitchen carrying big pots of hot water, pouring it in the pool. And I'm like, what's going on? Why are y'all doing that? And they said the hot water thing for the pool wasn't working. So I figured, oh, okay, you know, it's a little glitch. But after maybe a whole year, they were still doing that.
You see a bunch of glitches.
Yeah, and I'm like, it shouldn't
That's
take.
like that building fund that
Yeah, that's
you
what
don't
I'm
never
saying.
see that dot reach that
Okay.
red reach all the way to the top, be like here for 10 years.
Build a new build for 20 years. That building ain't get built yet.
I was so frustrated. I'm like, okay, it don't take that much to fix a hot water thing. It couldn't.
Right.
If anybody, I paid for it myself. I
It was a
gave
big
y'all.
church?
Yes, huge. But I'm seeing. Well, I ain't gonna go there.
You're right.
But anyway,
So
I was frustrated. Yeah. And then I'm not seeing as much community outreach as I wanted to see. I also worked on the employment ministry there, and we did some stuff. But I just felt like, you know, this church is in the hood. I wanted to see more done for the people.
But you know what? I'm going to say something just came to me. You don't have to do it, but when you see this kind of stuff going on, it's always the head. Whoever running something, if it ain't right, you got to take it to the head. You know, like I'm a manager on my job. If something ain't right, they're not going to the workers. They coming to me. So with that being said, by you not getting a church name and you don't want to put them on blast, that's actually keeping that head doing the same thing longer. Maybe he need to be on blast.
Well,
or she. But we not here for that, but I
Right.
just had to say that.
But you know what? Somebody else did.
Oh, okay,
They
cool.
was all over YouTube and everything for that
Right,
mess.
cool. 'Cause I seen
As a
somebody
matter
on
of fact-
YouTube, they was fighting or something. The deacon was acting like bouncers. I'm serious. You know? And it was a member, a tie-pan member, and they roughed up like and all that. She had a cell phone on. I was like, man.
Wow.
It can get
That's
messy.
when Jesus, he said when he come back when he went there, turn over the tables in the church. They was, turn the church into like a flea market, selling stuff and everything.
Right.
I mean to stop interrupting you, but go
Oh
ahead.
no, it's fine. I mean, it's all relative.
Right.
And so I just got frustrated, and like I said, that church has been put on blast. And my next book is gonna be a lot about some of the stuff that I experienced at this church.
Okay.
And I'm writing it in a way not to tear the church down, but to help people who may be in that situation deal with it in a better way. Cause I got messed up. This is a whole nother story, but I got so messed up behind this church that I started drinking. Cause I didn't have nowhere to go, nobody to turn to.
Right.
I
You
wasn't.
thought you was somewhere.
Yeah, where I could get the
you
help
was
that I
being a sheep,
needed.
getting
Yeah,
shepherd. But
yeah.
then when you realized
Yep.
that it was all about man and not about the sheep or the shepherd,
It was a mess.
But don't feel bad, because like I say, I was in the church, and because everybody's human, even the pastors. And the bigger the church is, the harder it is to run. Because you can't be everywhere, and then you got people in there doing stuff for their family members, and you know what I'm saying? They put themselves first.
A lot of clicks.
Yeah. So that ran a lot of people away from the church. And so when I went through that little incident, I just fell back, and I had time. I didn't leave the church, but I had time to regroup because I was about to leave the church. And so now when I went back with a different perspective, and I can see through a lot of the, Yeah, so I'm not there for them people, how they run their business, because I'm good with sound and stuff. And I went to the sound man like 3 times, gave him my number and everything, waiting for that call to get back, so I can join the committee. I said, I ain't got time for that, you know what I'm saying? So.
Because they want to pick and choose who they want in positions and current. Ain't nobody got time for that. You trying to put your work in for God, and they want to pick and choose who put the work in for God. Like I said, man, these, but go ahead, sister. Yeah. So when you saw that your money wasn't being put to good use, that's what made you force to say,
that's what made me feel
I'll
like
turn the hand.
I need to do this myself. Because some of the stuff that I wanted to see happening wasn't happening the way I felt like it should. And so I just said, you know what, let me take all of this energy and all of this that I have within me and just create my own way of doing it. And so that's where
that
Black
produced
America.
BAC, Black America Cares.
So are you still with that church, or you
No.
left? Okay, good.
No.
See, out of that pain and suffering, something was birthed.
Yes, exactly.
So
and that's what we got to think about. The birthing factor, what you got out of the church, what made you create Black America Cares. And now you'll be able to care for many others, instead of just going through a church program or going through these little organizations. And I, for one, I'm joining the team. I'm going to put in 2019 that I'm joining Black America Cares, and I'm going to start doing some things to assist Ms. Holmes, because I believe in his cause, I believe in his mission, and as you guys have heard me speak of in the past, of that I want to do an organization. But see, when you start creating and manifest the things that you want to do, God put people around you. It's already already passed the test.
The vision.
And now they can pass you the training and give you the test. So when you get ready to take the test, give you the quiz to the questions. So when you get ready to take the test, you're ready. You see what I'm saying? So don't, like Brother Lawrence told me, I started in this just to sing or just to help people tell their business and get their stories and to help people buy music out. But since I've been into this thing, I've been pulled in so many different directions. But I'm not going to limit myself, because I don't know what God had for me in those different lanes that He evidently He know I can handle it.
Right.
You know, because that's right. He wouldn't have gave it to me.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm opening up that I hope a lot of you remember Black America Cares, because this is going to be something that you're going to start seeing me speak of and bringing forth in a lot of our shows. We're going to be doing a lot of fundraisers, because we're trying to really connect with the young queens. We're going to try, like she said, we can't do everything. That's why I was putting this out there for all that wants to get in organizations or start organizations. If you haven't got as far as this lady, join us. You know what I'm saying? One person ain't got the door in. When we all join in, when 4 or more are gathered, that's a powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? And just like he says in the Bible, when 4 or 3 or 2 or more gather in his name, it's power.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's do this, y'all. Let's support Black America Cares. She has a Facebook page.
Facebook page. Website is coming soon. Also on Twitter and also on Instagram. And let me just share why I called it Black America Cares.
Yeah.
We hear so much. I mean, it is almost drilled in our minds that Black people don't care about each other, that all we do is kill each other and hurt each other. And I want to break that stereotype. The more something is said, after a while, you begin to believe it. Yeah,
it's called programming.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got to look at who's on the
saying
stations.
it.
Right.
Yeah, so we already know what it is. We breaking that down.
Exactly. So the reason why I called it Black America Cares is because we do care for each other. We help each other. If you look at the Facebook page, every day, as much as possible, I'm always posting positive messages and articles and information about black people that's doing for the community. You will never see anything coming from Black America Cares that highlights the negativity that happens in our community.
No, you won't.
Because we're more than that. We help every single day. There's a story, you know, they always talk about Chicago and the killings in Chicago, but they don't talk about the organizations in Chicago that's helping the youth and helping the seniors and feeding the community and all of that kind of stuff. So we do care. We do a whole lot more for each other than is broadcast and is talked about. So that's where I got the name Black America Cares from, because Black America, we do care for each other.
Right.
You know, and we are going to demonstrate that, not just by talking, but
yeah, I had a vision years ago. I never did anything with it, and like you say, Black America Care, that's a good name. But I'm not saying for me. I'm just spitting it out there. Maybe you can use it, maybe you won't. But years ago, I had a vision of, you know, like they had a red, black, and green color. You know, they say for the black people, right? I was like, if it was the organization that came up and every black business, right, had that logo on their business, you riding down the street, oh, that's a black business, let me stop and support it. You know, and that could be a way, tool that we can just use as black people to unite around.
Starting empowering each
Yeah.
other.
So that's just a little thought. I'm just throwing out
we
there
on
for
the
free.
same page, because I was getting ready to talk about the logo.
Oh, okay.
You see the logo is red, black, and green, and
Oh man,
it's,
I didn't even know that.
and
You
it's,
see what I'm saying?
and it's a family kind of, you know,
Right.
hugging each other,
Right.
united, and not necessarily
The
even a
circle
family.
Did you
It's
create
a
that or
circle.
someone else created it?
I created this.
Okay, that's what's up.
I looked, well, I looked around for an image that represented something like somebody caring, and then I chose the colors, and then I just put the arch around it
Right.
like that. So yeah, I made this myself.
That's creating and that's manifesting.
That's
Yes.
right.
Right there.
Yes.
Boom.
And I mean, like I said, there's so much I want to do. I hear a lot about sometimes people needing money to bury their loved ones and all that kind of stuff. I like to be able to, you know, if let's say if a family needs to do that, and we always hear about that happening all the time, instead of going to something like GoFundMe, do it through Black America Cares. If we ever build up that much, you know what I
Right,
mean?
and
Well, we will. Don't say
Right,
yeah,
but
just
we
say
have.
will.
I
When
start
we
seeing
do.
a lot of black entities building up. Like
Yeah.
I seen a black music corporation that's now that's helping people like Spotify. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Sound Regain.
And it,
It's a lot of entrepreneurs
Right,
are
and
coming up trying to
yeah.
build up, doing things that these other companies, like I said, Spotify, SoundCloud. This black company doing Sound Regain. You got another dude that just put out another streaming where he helped people promote their music and
Yeah.
perform,
It was
touring, and all that.
Big G, and I think it was Wale. They said they just signed a deal. I seen it on YouTube, Facebook. What's the Amazon? I don't know what the deal was, you know, but they was congratulating them. And even with this company here, and the stuff you doing, you got a lot of actually rich people that be looking for stuff to invest
Right.
in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
tax write-off.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you're doing the groundwork right now.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's
It
gonna
is.
take off.
I want offices all over in every urban community in the country. you
Yep,
know?
just like Black Lives Matter kicked off,
Exactly. Yeah.
Black America Cares could do the same thing. And with that being said, I just want to add this too. And you said, oh yeah, about your niece's bakeries.
Oh yeah. So we just left an event where I was there, my niece was there, and my brother was there. And I bought you all some samples. I heard y'all talking about the fruits. I'm getting ready to throw you off of all of that.
Look here.
Because sister girl, she's 26 years old, she can bake. So I bought y'all, these are her oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
But this right here, I I call it the devil. I know it's not the devil, but this
It's
is
big enough.
Woo-wee.
I can see the butter.
Yes,
I see
baked
the
that
morse.
she bakes
Yeah,
this.
from scratch.
This is from
Mhm.
scratch. This is chocolate caramel cake.
Mm.
And I bought enough for all of us to sample a little piece. I
Okay.
think, let me
Okay.
see, I got a fork in here somewhere. But yeah, so her name is Kamisha, and I didn't bring her. Can I bring the cards over here too? The name of her business is Kimmy Sweet Treats.
You need
And
to bring up
she's,
here when we have on the show.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Okay.
She would love
Yeah.
to do that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
she would love
Her
to.
and Vic. Bring them both. You probably could bring them what, next Saturday if you
Yeah.
like. That end of the year show.
Okay, that I will definitely let them know. But you all, if you want to dig in, feel
We can-
free.
we're in break
or
time. We
can
Yeah,
going
we
on
hit it on
break.
break time. 'Cause
Okay.
We're gonna break after you finish with your the rest of your story and
Okay,
your journey.
but it's amazing because the lady that allowed us to set up there and sell our products today, another sister, okay, Black America Cares, she didn't charge us anything to go in there and participate in her space to sell
Okay.
our products. And it was just a beautiful thing. I mean, nothing but black folks coming in there, black folks selling stuff, black folks buying stuff, and
Yeah.
we all circulating our dollars.
it was the
I'll
old
tell you
Ashley
what.
Stewart store.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
y'all
Ashley
used.
Stewart right down the street.
Mhm.
If we stick together and put our resources together, everything else will be shut down.
No, unstoppable.
You know what I'm saying?
Unstoppable.
All the way up.
I'm gonna say
Nothing
this.
can stop us.
A quick little story. This guy told me he was into selling hair, right? So he get it cheap. So he was trying to sell it to this Korean guy. So he came to the Korean guy and said, you know, I can save you 80%. You buy it. Korean guy say, nah, I'm all right. So he seen the man Korean guy doing good business, right? So he came back. So I tell you what, I give you whatever they sell it to you, I give you for half. You know, I beat their price for half. Korean guy said, nah, I'm good. So he was like, damn, why this guy, he can say half? That ain't good business, right? So they went back on the third time. The Korean guy told him, you don't get it. He said, what you mean I don't get it? He said, it's not about me saving half. He said, I only deal with my people. Flat out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, if we only deal with our people,
We can build our people up.
you know what I'm
Take
saying?
back over
But
the-
instead of taking our money
Take it back over our.
and giving it, you
Yeah.
know,
Helping
keep
each
that
other.
dollar in the community.
Yep.
As much as possible, I only do business with black people. My dentist is black. My doctor is black. These products I bought, I buy from black people. I buy hair products from black people. When I go, I don't get my nails done, but I do go get pedicures. My pedicure shop is black.
Right.
Everywhere I intentionally, there's an app called the Official Black Wall Street.
Okay.
And all you got to do, if you're looking for a business in the area,
Tell them that again.
it's called
Official
the
Black-
Official Black Wall Street app. You can get it
Okay.
on your Google Play, and you can get it on your iPhone. And whenever you're in the area of a black-owned business, it'll pop up on your phone.
Okay, that's
And
what's
I
up.
found a lot. I go to black-owned restaurants in the area. You'd be surprised how many black-owned businesses.
And on the
are
restaurant,
here.
Everlasting Life,
Yes.
they just opened up a branch on Good Hope Road.
the vegan place.
The vegan place, yes. I haven't
Okay.
been there yet, but I'm gonna check that out.
Okay. Yep.
'Cause I already go to the one out there. It's good, and actually this one probably a little closer. So
So
Right, you go.
many.
That's good.
black-owned business. Yeah.
And that's what we need to do. And that story, that's how they are, you
Mhm.
know. And I can't get mad at them. But what frustrates me though is when we talk about supporting black-owned businesses, we're labeled racist. But when other organizations, Jewish do it, the Asians do it, the Latinos do it, and it's just a given with them.
Right.
It's just a given. So we need to adopt and incorporate that same behavior. We would actually literally be unstoppable.
Yeah.
And just on the point of that, like she said, when we invest into each other, into our own communities, we're making a self-investment and really into ourselves and our futures when we do this. So just to remind you, yourselves on a daily basis of attitudes and habits that you need to enforce to grasp in order to become successful. Now I'm gonna teach you some things before Brother Lons get into his lesson of metaphysics. Now, successful people, you have to embrace change. You have to want others to succeed. You have to exceed joy. You have to accept responsibility for failure. You have to talk about your ideas. You have to share data and info. You have to give others credit for their victories. You have to set life goals plans. You have to keep a journal. This is for successful people. You have to listen. Keep a journal. Read every day. Have a transitional perspective. Continuously to learn. Compliment others. Forgive others. Keep a to-be list, and have gratitude. Now, for those who don't want the challenge to be a successful person on that successful list or those change for you to take on, I'm gonna read these again next Saturday, so you can get whoever those that do I don't do New Year Revolution, but whoever those that do them, hopefully I'm helping you out. Okay, so these for the unsuccessful people. Now, if you don't want to be unsuccessful, these are things you don't do, okay? Unsuccessful people are fear of change. They secretly hope others fail. They exude in anger. They blame others for their failures. They talk about people. They hoard data and info. They take all the credit from others. They do not set goals. They say they keep journals, but they don't. They watch TV every day, let the world dictate to them what to do and how to live. They don't have any transitional perspectives. They fly by the seat of the pants. They criticize others. They hold grudges. They don't know what they want to be or what they want. And they don't appreciate others around them. So those are unsuccessful people. So if you got anybody that's having any of these traits, before 2018 ends, honey, you better hit that garbage disposal switch or pull out that trash or do that spring cleaning and get these people out your life, because I'm telling you, you're not gonna manifest in 2019 on anything that you put forth in this universe for yourself and your family. Change brings on a lot of great things. You heard what the man said. Yes, we can. When he got in office, he said we can change, and he did. So, we ain't tripping off of making America great. We just wanted to change. So, there you have it, folks. Successful and unsuccessful. Remind yourself every day of the attitudes and habits that you wish to grasp in order to become successful. That's all I want to take from this Black America Cares, because we care and we want you to empower yourself to become successful beings, because it doesn't cost a thing but initiative and focusedness and taking that first step forward for yourself, because nobody's going to do it for you. And with that being said, we're going to take a music break. Thank you, Ms. Holmes. And you can reach her at blackamericacares.org. And Facebook is Black America Cares, and also Instagram is Black America Cares, because we care about the Black Americans, okay? Right here on 2GO. Don't sleep.
I heard a little bit too much, girl. So come over here. Whoa, there's something in this liquor. So no, the air is getting thicker. Yeah. All I want is you. Party girl. All I wanna do. There's something in this liquor. Hell yeah. gonna do, nigga? You done tapped out already, girl. Birthday girl, you done tapped. Sing it to Nikki Keys.
Can't take it off of me. You know just what I want. It's always hard to leave this private show. But let me see it, girl, let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off. Yeah, yeah.
Move, mommy, groove, mommy, shake it how you like it. Ooh, you got the tools to do it, make it exciting. Them jeans that you're wearing, giving you that tight fit. I'm trying to get up in between, so with the slightness. Yeah, you if you feel that it's right, you can hop up in my truck and we can do it all night. You know that I'm a star, do the things to excite me. How you rubbing on my situations lightly? Oh shit, you thought I was a nice dude. To pay your car note, your house bills, your lights too. One of your girlfriends enticed you. I gave you the love show, I showed you what the pipe do. You ain't know, shit, they call me the godson. You better hold on tight to what the bras want. And I like short skirts, each and every Friday your Nipsey's look.
You
I got
can't
that
take it
purple
off of me. You know just what I want. It's always hard to leave this private show. But let me see it, girl, let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off. Yeah, yeah.
Some say the X makes the Z spectacular. Make me lift you from your neck to the back of ya. Shivering, tongue delivering, chills up that spine, that ass is fine. Skip the wine and the candlelight, stoke your style tonight. It's alright with you, we fucking. Deja vu, the blood spark, finger bucket in the bark, pissy off a Cardi dark. Remember when I used to play between them legs? You're big for me to stop, cause you knew it was head. Stick to your mother's bed. At the Marriott, we'd be lucky if we find a spot next to your sister. Damn, I really missed her. The way she used to rub my back when I hit that. The way she used to giggle when that ass would wiggle. Now I know you used to sweet set the fuck up a Floridian. Shipped to the Caribbean, but the night, no.
You know just what I want. It's always hard to leave this private show. But let me see it, girl, let me see it, take it off. Well, let me see it, take it off. Well, let me see it, take it off. Well, let me see it, take it off, yeah. She's shawty in the club, see her do a thing. I'ma wanna rap, but she gon' make it sing. I was on her, and she was on him. All up on my thing, and my thing be on her hip. We ain't to hip home, we don't know how to act. She came to the front, and she went right back. Shawty, I can see it in your eyes. Ask me how I know. Girl, take it off of me. You know just what I want. It's always hard to leave this private show. Let me see it, girl, let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off. But let me see it, take it off, yeah. She's shorty in the club, I see her do a thing. I'ma wanna rap, but she gon' make it sing. I was on her, and she was on him. All up on my dick, and my dick be on her hip. The ATM phone, he don't know how to act. She came to the front, then she went right back. Shorty, I can see it in your eyes. Ask me how I know. Girl, take it off of me. You know just what I want. It's always hard to leave this private show. Let me see it, girl, let me see it, take it off. Well, let me see it, take it off.
I almost forgot my song, y'all. My favorite song. Pose for him, Serene.
Hey lady, hey Leo, hey, listen, you got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up, babe. All the Leo ladies, hey, you got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up, baby.
Yeah, favorite song. Pose for him, Serene.
Hey lady, hey Leo. with you, I can't breathe. Will you do something too? All the ladies sing it with me now. Sing it. I hear y'all ladies say, ooh, I never get over you until I find something new to get me high like you do. Hey, Frank White got my heart going wild. Buddha, hey, hey, dee-dee-da-da. Hey, Buddha, he got my heart going wild. Buddha, hey, hey, dee-dee-da-da. That it just won't stop and go by. Buddha, hey, hey, dee-dee-da-da. Buddha, he got my heart going wild. Buddha, hey, hey, dee-dee-da-da. Oh, how many ways can I tell you I need you, baby? Ooh, I think I might die without you. I'm feeling all over my body. You know how I like it. Ain't gotta tell you what to do. Hey, LeBray, hey. No, I never get over you until I find something new to give it high like you do. Hey, yeah. Ooh, I never get over you until I find something new to give it high like you do. Hey, Brown Day got my heart going by. Buddha, hey, dee-dee-da-da. Buddha, they got my heart going by. Buddha, hey, hey, dee-dee-da-da. Say it just won't stop and go by. Buddha, hey, dee-dee-da-da. Buddha, they got my heart going by. Buddha, hey, White, hey, dee-dee-da-da. Hey, Jam and Jack, hold me down now. Yeah, hey, party with me, Leo.
Yes, sir.
Hey, party with me, Leos. Hey, 6ix9ine. Hey, Nene, come on. Hey. Say all night long for the ladies. I boot up, boot up. Hey, Big Gang.
What you doing, Simone? What you doing, Siobhan?
Let's do something for the fellas, ladies. Look, your day's so hard, so much stress. Life won't let up, boy, just rush. Lay down and let me cover you with all these kisses.
Right?
So much on your mind and waves in your head.
Yeah.
But baby, you're worry-free in this bed. Go ahead and let me cover you with all these kisses. And ladies, come on, in my feelings.
That's out.
So deep in my feelings.
Speak up.
Though this ain't really like me.
Peace out.
Can't control my anxiety. Yeah.
Hey.
Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Hey, these eggs, you do something to me. Yeah.
Hey, Angie.
Hey. Ooh, no, I never get over you until I find something new to give it high like you do. Hey, 6ix9ine got a birthday. Ooh, I never get over you until I find something new to give it
Prince
high
Lee.
like you do. All the ladies take it with from home. Buddha, hey, hey, da-da. Buddha, you got my heart going by. Buddha, yeah, hey, da-da. Say it just won't stop and go by. Buddha, hey, hey, da-da. Buddha.
Shake your shit, girl. Wow. Hey, Zachy, let's get it down. Miss Pam, how you feel?
Miss Pam, how you feel? Who's that? That's the team for me. And we had to show them some love. We DC station, so.
Ain't nothing
All
like
right,
that,
all
though.
right. We're
Check
back.
2, 1, 2.
Thank you for allowing us to have that music break. And my BFF over here teased me with this homemade from scratch cake. You see my piece sitting on that end. Y'all keep an eye on it for me, right? Okay, so we gonna finish the show. Just
Get
keep
good.
an eye
She
on.
said, I bring you another piece next weekend.
I tell you.
keep an eye on that side for me,
Hurry
y'all.
up, hurry up.
But anyway, to get back to recap on what we just went over with Kimberly Holmes. Like I said, she's the executive director for Black America Cares. And like I said, BlackAmericaCares.org is the web page. It's the site that you can look up. Also on Facebook and IG. Also, her niece, what she's eating and what we're going to get to treat, me and Brother Lawrence as well, is Kimmy Sweets Treats. And it's Kamisha Holmes. And she's the owner. And you can reach her at kimmysweettreats@gmail.com. If you're interested in getting your cake made or ordered or getting your birthday party cake, your cupcakes, her card, it got everything on it. She makes everything. She's the Bacon Mommy spreading love with sweet treats. Give it a call, Miss Kamisha Holmes. She'll hook you up, and that's at kimmysweettreats@gmail.com. So support the sisters, queens, because that's what we do here. And we get ready to get into some knowledge from Brother Lawrence.
All right,
Bring it on. Hey.
Here we go. I'm going to speak on a few things today. This segment really going out to Crystal Star. She told me, she said, Lawrence, when we first started back at Voxway, I used to bring little things in and teach things from little things that I learned over the years. So we call this Manifesting Your Best Life for 2019. We can't cram everything into one show, so it's going to be like a little ongoing
Segments.
thing.
Y'all have to tune in to get your knowledge.
Right. So, energy is everything. We can't do anything without energy. So if you want to manifest a better life, you have to keep your energy up. And I got a few ways to keep your energy up I can give you. And some of you might not like, some of the things that I say, but it's not about liking. It's about, just listening and taking it in. If it resonates with you, you just go ahead and try it. If you out just having a lot of sex, for one, right? Every time you turn around, you gotta have sex. You gotta have sex.
Black Snake Moan.
What you doing, right?
That's what that movie
Some of
was
y'all
about.
might remember back in the day when fighters used to fight and they say refrain from sex for 2-3 months, and they go in the ring and they go to fight and they be extra strong and have that energy. Your Kundalini, when you keep your sperm in your body, basically it gives you strength. It builds you up. And you have so many people
that's why
having
they
sex.
tell the fighters don't do nothing.
every day, 2-3 times a day.
You're losing your energy.
Yeah, you're losing your energy. And sex wasn't made just for that purpose. But that's what a lot of people do. So if you can restrain from it and restrain from masturbating, that kind of stuff, you can build your Kundalini energy up. That's what, when I told you them serpents go up like that, they're going to open up the pineal gland. So that's that. Now, that's why I said a lot of people probably don't want to hear that.
Okay, so that was the Kundalini. How you say it?
The Kundalini.
The Kundalini.
It help your.
So in other
your pineal
words,
gland.
if you want to build your energy in
That's
your
just
chakras,
one way.
That's one way you can build your energy in your chakras.
Right, but
Reserve your nut.
But
In
if
other
you-
words,
yeah, so-
reserve your nut, ladies. Reserve your nut, men. Just reserve it.
Does that go for the ladies too?
Oh, we
Yeah, energy.
No, for
energy.
both. Reserve your.
But
like I
we
said,
didn't say don't do it. You can do it, right?
You just gotta
You
reserve
hold back.
it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you can have
And
better.
that's just also a form of disciplining yourself.
Right.
So that's just one of the ways. But on the flip side, certain foods you can eat, right, that give you energy. Like you said earlier, right? But I would
Right.
include spinach and a lot of green food, right? A lot of blackberries, and you can electrolyte foods that have electrolytes. You can look
Right,
that up. You can
electrolytes.
Google that, because we are live electrolyte beings. So once you get your energy up, right? You see this. This is a composition book, right? You can get these out the dollar store. And you see the yellow ones. You see the doctors walking around the hospital with these. But if you can get the ones that recycle with that little green thing in the corner that had the recycle, that'll be better. And you see these ink pens. I got different colors. because I told you back when I was doing candle magic, but colors represent certain things. And when I told you about your lower chakra is red, and if you look at like Wendy's, her hair is red. Ronald McDonald, his hair is red. The Akbar red. And you even think about Santa Claus. What color is his suit?
Red.
So they attacking your lower chakra, which is one of the things is for like you can spend or lustful things is going out. So that's why these things are red. And then subconsciously, you would go out and you actually be spending your money because you don't know these things. So they say even if you take red and somebody dying or they need help real bad, you can cut your hand in a certain part, get the blood, and you can write in blood. And it would send energy to them right away, really to change that whole situation. I never had to do that, never hope I have to do that, right? But these journals, people say, keep a journal. Like she got a journal right there. And they say that you're supposed to write down.
Yep.
Write down.
For my shows, I had ever since.
Write down what your day was and this and that. But see, they flipped it. You don't want to write down what your day was. Just you want to keep memories. You write down what you want your day to be. Right? Or what you want your week to be, or if you got plans for your business, right? You write it down. The Bible say, write the vision down and make it plain.
As it is written.
Yeah. So you write how you want your day to be. Because if you don't have a plan, you wake up in the morning and you just going out the house and you don't even know what you're going to do. Guess what? You're going to be a part of somebody else's plan or strip that they wrote. So you might as well start writing your own strip. Think about like the rappers out there. Even Jay-Z, I used this before when he wrote that. When he started, he wasn't rich. But him and, I forgot the other rapper name. They had that song, driving in a Jaguar, switching 2 lanes, hollering out, money ain't a thing, right? Him and Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
That was a hit when he first came out back in the day. So now he can have a couple of Jaguars. You know, he wrote those things down that was not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As if they were. That's also in the Bible and scriptures. So you write your vision down and you make it plain.
Can I say something about that too?
Yeah.
I have a vision board. So what I did, me and some friends, we actually had a vision board party. So we got a big poster, and we got some magazines together, and we cut out pictures of, and I said, no, nothing. The sky's the limit. You know?
Right.
I know for me personally, there's a penthouse that I want in Arlington, Virginia.
Okay.
And I just want it. I've always wanted to live in a penthouse. So I cut pictures of that penthouse all the way out. As a matter of fact, I even went over there.
Right.
I went over there. I touched the building. I walked around. I'm scheduling an appointment with the real estate agent.
I did the same thing with a house that I wanted. Yeah.
Yep.
Got it on my vision board. I go ride past it every now and then and check it out. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing, you're feeding the energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to stay out the area of fear. You know,
Right.
you always want to keep your stuff up, like in high vibration. Because like one of the rappers said, I've been in this wave for 20 years or more. It's a wave. And when he say wave is a frequency. You know, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, these rich people. And like if you start listening to classical music, you say, why? Because you got neurons set in your brain that that music, you say with all these rich people, they go on to operas, they listen to the classical. Why are they doing these things? It's a reason.
Right.
Like even in Fonsway, when you go in certain neighborhoods, they got water running in the front of their lawn, right? They have 2 big plants on each side of the door.
Or the water is running off stones.
It's a reason they do this.
Symbolizing.
You know, and if you ride in certain neighborhoods, you'll see trash all on the ground. When you got trash, it's lowering the vibration. So when you start to look at things in life, right, how to do things, like I say, it's a lot. It's just not this one thing. And you might see this bell, right? Say, what the hell Lon's got this bell for, right? Okay, you see this sage. But think about it. When I was younger and I used to go to, I'm a Baptist, but we used to go Christmas Eve to my cousin, they was Catholic. right? And every Christmas Eve, we'd go to their service, right? They would be walking down the aisle, burning sage. They'd be swinging these things, and smoke was coming out. I didn't know what they was doing. They'd be ringing the bell. But later on, I found out that was sage they was burning.
It wasn't incense. I always thought it was incense.
Nah, it was sage to clear the space, to get rid of demons and stuff. Remember that? Remember what I just said about that?
Yeah.
So, and they would ring the bell. So demonic spirits, right? I burn sage in my house, and I open up the windows and I walk through ringing the bell. But demonic spirits, they don't like loud ringing bell sound. They don't like sage.
Or
I get into that too. So these are just some keys that you can use. They basically like dark spaces, and, you know, hiding closets. That's why the club is dark. When they drinking spirits, you ain't never see no bright nightclub. So they hang out in spots like that, and if you go there and they like you, they in there. You just can't see them. They'll follow you home.
That's why they don't
You know?
never have your house completely dark. But I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm the
Ain't nothing wrong with the darkness.
No.
Cause we came out of the darkness.
Right.
The words say out of the darkness came the light.
Right.
So it's not the darkness. I was just talking about
What's
demonic spirits.
that hides in the darkness.
Yeah. So you let some light come in your house. Actually, the new year coming around, clean your house with some ammonia. Clean the windowsills. Put some crystals in the windows. You know, it's a lot to this. It's a lifestyle change, like I said. And when you start making changes, the people that don't need to be in your life, they don't like the changes, so what? They're going to be gone.
Exactly.
And what she was asking me about this falls under the energy. When I say keep your energy up, this right here is 24 karat gold, plated. It's not 24 karat gold, because if it was, shit, we'd be on and pop. But the leaks, what they do is, I drink tea out of this. I got a set of them, right? And what I do is when the tea is hot, I put it in here. And like when you drink out of plastic, it's not good, especially if that plastic was in heat and sitting in the sun, because the estrogen in the plastic gets in the water. And actually it gets in your body when you drink it. But like I said, I drink this Fiji. I try to drink, this pH is 9.5. I don't drink nothing out the faucet no more. Because that water is just, whew. So try to drink a high pH. And when I was talking about the foods earlier, anything just changing the water you drink gonna give you energy, right? So what you do, if you put your hot tea in this, just like I say, when the heat hit this plastic and it get in you, the gold particles that's in this 24K is gonna get in the tea, gonna get in your system, right? Just like copper, you drink out of copper. Try to drink out copper cups. Like we wear copper on our bodies. We actually got copper in us. This is just some stuff you can do to keep your body healthy and energized. So that's why I bought this. You know, if you can get 18 karat, 24 karat.
Because I even heard, speaking on what you were saying about getting the minerals from drinking something warm out the gold cup there. I mean, out the wine glass right there. You will also understand that, like he said, we have a lot of these minerals within us. You know, like that's why you hear people talking about some people drinking silver.
Yeah.
You heard some people
take
taking
sickness out of the body. You can drink silver, gold,
a lot of people drinking copper, magnesium.
And see what it is, the medical industry, they don't want you to know this stuff because then they would be out of business.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So even like these amethyst crystals around.
Yeah, I seen a brother put them in water.
Yeah.
He put his stones in water.
Yeah, but certain stones, be careful about certain stones.
Yeah.
Because some of it is toxic.
Right.
But like rose quartz, a lot of your papa stones not caught. But if you just look at this and you wonder why this around here, this actually does something to the water. You understand what I'm saying? That amethyst over there is raising the vibration of this whole room. And some of the rich schools where their kids go to, they have amethyst in the classroom. You know, so that changed the vibration of the room and the people that's in the room. And that quartz crystal in front of it is the amplifier. So whatever that amethyst is doing, that quartz It just amplifies.
This one right here.
Yeah, and like you said last week, that pine cone under the bottom, Kim, that represents your pineal gland. So like I say, this here is a lifestyle change.
When I have a
You
small
can't
one.
do everything overnight, and they used to have them in the house around Christmas time too, because it's for luck. They said bring good luck. So this is just some small stuff I bought today, and time fly, like I said, 20 minutes passed that fast. So you can think about your sage when you cleansing your house for the new year. You burn the sage, you walk through the house, say your affirmations, and you get them spirits out your house. Put your crystals in your house, in the rooms, different rooms, windows, and you can Google the property of any crystal.
So you
Right.
say when you after you burn your sage and you put your affirmations through your whole house, some people open their windows, and that's to
Let out the spirits. Because if you burn sage in your house and they ain't got no way out, they just
gonna
gonna
stay
be
in
in there. Yeah, so you gotta open your windows so they can go out. Then you can use frankincense, myrrh, or whatever kind of incense you like once you close them to bring in the good spirits. You
okay.
feel
So
me?
that's what it said when you after you air out.
Yeah,
You
once
close
you
them.
everything closed, you burning it.
You
Right.
seal it back up. Like
Yeah.
somebody was telling me, I think you told me, take the Himalaya, the pink salt, the coarse salt, long as it's
Yeah.
the pink salt. I took the pink salt and I put it along. Once I did the sage, I opened up the windows, let everything out. Then I put the salt in front of on my threshold, my door.
Yeah, and you can put it in the corners of the
And
house.
I put it in the window sills.
Yeah.
I put it in the window sills. And I think that's it. And I
Okay.
put the black tourmaline thing you gave me, I put that in the window. Over there in the
Okay.
apartment where all the bang bang be going
Yeah,
at.
because you can.
And if you notice it, since I did that, don't you know, they done beefed up security over there. They got
Okay.
2 guards that
Okay.
stand on my porch.
yeah, it's real. I mean, it's not a joke.
Yes. My
Um,
baby live over there now. So
okay.
he protected. So I did all the protection for
Yeah,
him.
and
And now he done walked in, and now they got guards, 2 guards overnight.
Yeah.
They got
And
the
I s-
police sitting in the parking lot. They have another police sitting in, and then they got an undercover car. They didn't have all this when I was over there.
Oh, okay.
But after I did what you gave me to
Yeah.
do, all this came.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
So
need to do that.
like I say, this stuff is real.
Yes, it is.
It's up to you to give it a try. Because I wouldn't be sitting here talking about it if it wasn't, Like I said, and it's not just this stuff. It's a whole lifestyle change.
Right.
And you steady learning, like the Himalayan salt you was talking about, you can take that salt and put it in your bath water. You know what I'm saying? You stressed out from work or from whatever, and your muscles tight. You put that salt. It's just really like going back to the beach. You know how you go? I had surgery on my knee, and I went to Jamaica, and got in that water. When I came back, I had no knee problem for like 6 months.
Ow!
And then when it started coming back, and I didn't even know this at the time. One of my friends said, "Nah, you need to go back over there and get in that water, because over here we can't really get in that water. It get cold over here, right?"
When we had something going right for me. But
Check two.
But the same thing, like you said, when I just came from Jamaica, and
yellow.
they had a pool there that was called a mineral pool. And in this pool, they had the list of minerals. It was 10 minerals that was in this water. It was potassium, magnesium. It was all the minerals.
Okay.
And when
didn't
I
hear that
soaked in it, man, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know just what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Because when I got out of there, homeboy was sitting on the side, because I did that part of the tour by myself.
Okay.
I guess anybody want to give the mineral pool. I was glad.
Right.
Because you know how other people get in the pool with you, you don't know
Right,
what they're
right.
doing in that water, right?
Right.
But anyway, when I got in the water, it was so cold. But I could tell because he said the water wasn't coming through like a regular pool or like a jacuzzi. This water was actually coming off the stones
Oh, okay.
from off of the water of Jamaica.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So I was getting pure potassium,
Yeah.
pure magnesium. I was getting pure minerals.
Yeah. Right.
This stuff was coming off the stones because they got lime down there.
Mm-hmm.
They got limestones down there. And my brother told me when they come down to do construction, they break up that limestone. a lot of these crystals get formed off of that line when they
Yeah,
break it up.
yeah.
He said he gonna collect me some, so when I go back in May, he better
'Cause
have.
it's earth.
You better have my crystals.
And you think about it, we from the earth. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
So
and
one-
I forgot Jamaica's close to the equator.
Yeah.
That's why the water is the way it is.
Right, and so once he told me that, I was like, wow. So, and that's a true statement. So, closest thing we got, right? You know, man, they come up with Epsom salt, soaking this, right? And that's not even real salt. You know, so get your sea salt.
That's like
You know, from the sea salt come from the sea.
right.
And they've been using that for hundreds of thousands of years to keep away to fight spirits and stuff. You know, spirits don't like that. And once you learn the things that spirits don't like, you
Because
just
back in the
incorporate
day,
it.
they used to take the sea salt to cure the meat because they didn't have taxidermists back then.
Right.
They had to rub that sea salt on there, let that
And-
meat hang out
and-
there in the meat house.
And they also used
you
to
know,
kill
or even they smoked it. You know
kill
what I'm saying?
pigs, the swine,
Yep.
and take that, and they will
That
put
took
it,
that salt.
and they actually put some of that meat on your open wound, your sore, and what happened was
Oh, it absorbed the stuff out of
absorbed,
it.
yeah, it absorbed. Even right now today, they still do that. Maggots come to the hospital, and they put it in patients' sore, and the maggot eat out the bacteria, right? And he's like, ugh. And they also got things like leeches, people that got
Blood infections and stuff like
they
that.
sit them in a tub and they put them leeches in there, and the leeches go to the area
So
where
they're
the body.
going back to a lot of back to basics.
But they ain't never leave that. They still do it. But they, you know what I'm saying? It's just like they don't put their business out there like that. But it's like I said, it's a whole lot you can do.
Yeah, because that's why they call it now. So a lot of places are coming more popular than urgent care centers and hospitals, emergency rooms down there. They're growing, and they're the holistics clinics.
Yeah,
Where they practice natural medicines and acupuncture. A lot of this stuff is coming back. A lot of it's coming back. And we got away from it, but now it's starting to come back
Yeah.
because it,
we was blind. It's actually we waking up. The awakening came around 2012. The veil was lifted from around the earth. There's a shift happening. So they say like for me now to like even up to 2025, the earth. There's a whole lot of stuff going on, even over in the what's they call it,
so it's
the
just
South
not,
Pole.
It's just not in
That
2019.
ice is melting. Now it's just not like just this one. It's occurring. It's like it's gonna be occurring, and it's getting up. And you can Google Nibiru. It's a planet that's coming, and it's coming toward the Earth. It's not supposed to
How does
actually
it
hit the
spell?
Earth.
Like never.
Like it's Nibiru. Some people call it Planet X. Type in Planet X. It's actually our ancestors. That planet, we from that planet basically, and it's moving and it's going fast and it's coming. It's gonna come past the Earth, and some of the stones and all that is gonna hit the Earth, and it's gonna do damage to the Earth. But see, you're not gonna hear about this on the radio or the news, and all that ice melting over there in the South Pole. That water gotta go somewhere, and it's on the way. And you can go and see clips of certain parts. They're having a lot of flooding, a lot of earthquakes. It's like Mother Earth waking up. You know how your car sit for like 20 years and you try to start it up and go,
Like those
yeah.
wildflowers, the wildfires in California.
Yeah. But once we get back in tune with the Earth, we part of the Earth. We come from the Earth. So we going to be all right. But there's other set of folks out there, reptilians and Jacob. It's like, I don't want to get too deep because I'd be over a lot of people's head, but this is for the grassroots of people that's waking up. You can just start incorporating some of the stuff that I'm talking about, and then one thing gonna lead to another.
But first, folks, start here with the basics. You see, we didn't even plan this. Journal here, journal there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a start for you to begin your pathway to your awakening of your metaphysics, where you can grow.
And write what they want it to be, not what it was.
Right.
What you want to be.
What you want to come. What you want to come to fold. Not what's in the past, because the past is already done. Can't do nothing about that. So what we speaking on is going to the present and in your forwardness of your walk.
You use your 7 eyes from last week.
Yep.
You tell them that. You remember that? use your 7 eyes, your I will, I can.
Yeah, your 7 eyes, what he was
that's
saying.
like when you're doing your affirmation.
Like the guy that made the song, I'm living my best life. He keep putting it out there. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back to broke with you. I'm living my best life. So he keep putting it out there every time he said.
And you can use that as the affirmation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's,
Right.
It's your positive thoughts of what you want.
Just
you
like
know?
I just said, read off of the thing. Make it your everyday habit of putting something out there so you can keep reminding yourself that what you want to be, what do you want for yourself
What you
and
want
your
to
family.
come. Because they say, like, when people make these New Year's resolutions, by the 3rd month, half of them stop. By the 6th month,
How about the
90%.
3rd day?
You know what I'm
January
saying?
the 3rd.
So you want to be one of those ones. That's why your vision board is important. To keep in your room when you wake up, you can see it. So that's going to be some stuff we talk about as we go on. Like I say, it's a lot. And we ain't no way we can cover all of it. And
He gonna break it down for you. We got to get him back to bringing his color candles. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to the different colors of the crystals and stones. Because I think we only covered 4. So it's a lot of stuff we got to get back to because we've been allowed a lot of guests to come on. And we appreciate you guys for being open and allowing us to do our show the way we do it. But like Brother Lawrence said, we're going to get back to our basics of
get back
teaching.
to the basics.
Yeah, teaching you and giving you, sharing the knowledge. We're going to get back to that because I enjoyed that myself. Like I said, I get so high when I'm learning and when I'm intaking, absorbing information that I know that's going to help me and benefit me. It's a high I can't explain. But with that being said, we have a few more minutes left, and we're going to play another music selection. And when we come back, I'm going to finish up the word on the street, which will be in entertainment and music. And our community will be back to Black America Cares because we like telling you the information that will help you.
Special shout going out to my man Archie Knuckles in the building, yo. My man Whitey in the building now. My man Rich in the building, huh? Juicy J, what you say, girl? Sweet Rail, my man Tony. Hey, boo, coming through. Right there, Trinidad. I got you now. My man VIP KC just walked in the building.
My life can change.
Yeah.
I just busted my way. Think I just can't. How many more days can I wait? I make plans for you.
Yeah.
And I won't let them fall through. I think I love you. I think I love you. Show this cry for you. Do things that you want me to. Like controller. Controller.
Yeah. Whoa.
Like controller. Controller.
My song, y'all.
Okay, you like it when I get aggressive. Take you to go fast, go slow, like controller, controller, like controller, controller. And I never wanna waste things, Sean. I'll do it how you say you want it. If girls, they just wanna take my money. They don't want me to give you nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They don't wanna see me find your love. They don't wanna My old place in my new place, girl, and I'm working on it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hey Denise, how you feel, girl? Happy birthday, mama. Still looking for real. Where you at, girl? Juicy J, what you say? Hey Connie, yeah. Right there, T.I. Where you been, London? I ain't seen you in so long, girl. Long time no party, huh? D'Angelo, let's go. Yeah, yeah.
See, my life done changed.
Come on.
I just buzzed the front gate. I thank God you came.
Yeah.
How many more days can I wait? Make plans for you, and I won't let them fall through. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
I think I love you.
Yeah.
I think I love you. Show this you cry for you. Do things that you want me to. Like controller. Controller. Like controller. Controller.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you like it when I get aggressive. Tell you to go fast, go slow, like controller, controller, like controller, controller.
Wait a minute. Right there, girl.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what's going on with my baby Stinger, yo. She on the conservative tonight. Hey, Stinger, you on the lay back, chill, huh? Hey, son, Stinger, Johnny. Yeah. How you feel, boo? One more verse, Kesey. Yeah.
And I never wanna waste things, short. I'll do it how you say you want. Them girls, they just wanna take my money. They don't want me to give you nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They don't wanna see me cry for love. They don't wanna see me smiling and with you.
Wait a minute.
Oh, me. Yeah, come on. Yes, sir.
I think we ready, y'all. Hey, Teresa, I think we ready.
James Pro, Austin Paddle. I'm sorry. Passion Auto. Yeah. Paul Soin. Yeah.
I know it's late, baby, I can't focus, focus. I just flew into town today, was hoping that you noticed. What did you notice? I just posted my lady.
The lady that's over the Tupac Amore Shakur estate, she just got his tag for her tag plate, his name for her tag plate.
Oh, okay, that's tight right there. A lot of people probably won't know that's the real
Amari
Tupac
is his
thing.
real name, right?
Yeah.
That's his name, middle name, yeah. Shouts out to Christian Pockets. That's right, my girl. She always. They got the Pockavelli where it's out and available. You can go to, I think it's Pockavelli Facebook page. They got a Pockevelli website where you can go purchase your hoodies, your sweatshirts, and all of that. We always try to help the fam. We got also we got some other family members, a show family member. She just put out a new line, sports line. Looks like athletic wear. Remember Jade for Velour Designs?
Oh, she put something new out.
She just got a new design put out. They look more like I said, look like athletic wear, like really like basketball, like stuff. She made them in a style where it has like the trims and where like it has like where you can put numbers, like almost like the polo athletic shirts. Sort of look like the jock shirts, like jock shirts. That's what they look like. But they got the V, her V on the side, and it has the V like on the little emblem at the bottom, you know, to represent that it's the original Velour. And so we're gonna get her back, and I'm also gonna try to get Kira Nicole back, cause she just did the Titans Awards for DC.
Yeah, I seen it. It was nice.
She did a good show. She had dancers and everything. Baby was doing it. So I want to get her back and talk about that experience. So like I said, we got a lot of entertainers and things coming up for the 2GO show. But to speak about the entertainers that's abroad, I don't even want to talk about. I'm giving them. Everybody already giving them too much attention because they both got albums coming out. So that's why they're doing their relationship situation all out on display. Because they want to make sure them albums sells when they come out.
You got to pay attention to them.
Yeah, talking about Cardi B and Mr. Amigo, Offset. So I'm not talking about that because that's old. Do want to talk about, we do have a lot of old schoolers that are coming to the DMV during the holiday season, giving their concerts. We got Anita Baker. We got Anthony Hamilton. I've seen a few others. We got Gladys Knight, Will Downing. So it's a lot of festivities going on from now up until the new year. A New Year extravaganza that me and my BFF was talking about attending is the reggae extravaganza down at the Howard. It's December 31st.
Oh, okay. That should be nice.
Yeah.
Who they having?
I
can't remember.
I can't remember a lot of the artists, but it's just got like a extravaganza of historical reggae and Black America mixing together, doing something for I guess for the New Year Eve. That was something new and different. Also, if you're not doing anything, just remember that, you know, I'll tell you more about what you can do next week since it'll be the last show before we get our New Year's. I have some things you can do for your New Year that'll be safe, that you can do into your home, that you can do within your home, because I used to do it every year up until this point. I might go to the extravaganza with my friend, the Jamaica extravaganza, but if not, I'm going to probably do the same thing I do every year, which I call it the Lonely High Heel Lady Party. Yes, honey, I do it every year. I put on my high heels, and I put on my fancy dress, and I get drunk as I want to. I have Dick Clark on one channel, I have American Bandstand on the other, and I have BET on the one upstairs. So wherever I go, it's a celebration of the New Year, so I can join any party.
Right in your house,
any venue, right in the house. Just go to different rooms.
That's the safest place to be, though.
Hey, okay? And if I get too tore up, I ain't got too far to go.
Right.
Right? I can just lay right there. I ain't got to go nowhere. So I call it the Lonely High Heel Lady Party. I do it for myself every year because it's safe. I ain't got to worry about driving. I can drink as much. I can sit in front of the refrigerator.
Because, you know, the old school, we used to shoot up in the air.
Right.
These young guys, why is you shooting a gun there? That bullet going somewhere.
Right.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking.
And even when you shoot up in the air, it's coming back down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I be hearing cannons out there where I live. Boom.
Okay.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? And
see, when I used to participate, you know, back in the day, I used to shoot at the trees at the very top, you know, make sure it don't hit nobody. I make sure it's a wooded area. And I like to see the little chunk of the wood chop off the tree that let me know my stuff is powerful for humans as well as for the tree.
And I went out, when I went in November, went down to South Carolina, I heard I don't know if it was a Uzi, some kind of M16. I'm like, what they doing out there? This fool was out there. He was cutting down trees
with the
gun.
AK.
Yeah.
Saving him some.
You know
Hey,
what
I
I'm
guess it said, shoot,
So,
get it done
yeah.
now.
So just
I
be
ain't gotta
safe,
get out
New
there.
Year's.
Yeah, just be safe. But like I said, we're going to get into that next Saturday on some safety tips or safety celebrations you can do. And hopefully we'll have Kimmy Sweets here with some more goodies on the table. I don't know if y'all going to be to come down here and try because I'll make sure I'll be ready next weekend.
She do wedding cakes and everything?
Every day.
And
Yep.
also,
Birthday cake.
speaking of
Food, too.
today,
So she's 26?
oh no, you can't. Today we had another young lady. We had some other young, no, not today, but yeah, today we had a group of young ladies over in Ward 8 that was practicing how to do Kwanzaa. Miss Carter over in Ward 8 had gave them a Kwanzaa brunch. It was consisted of young ladies of Langston Lane and Woodland of Southeast. Hats off to you young ladies. I hope you enjoyed your Kwanzaa brunch and I hope you got a lot out of that. Hats off to Miss Carter. I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but we will make the next function to show your girls some love. Also shout out to the Seed Charter School. I want to give Miss Janice Carroll a shout out, and I want to thank her for allowing us to come through to speak with the girls. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to coming back. Also, you guys, this is all my community stuff, so also you guys keep in mind my girl, Miss Holmes right here, Black America Cares. Right, remember this. I'm telling you, you're going to need this program. I'm going to join in. We're going to get a lot of other people that got voices to be heard. They got platforms where they can get voices heard. We're going to try to get these people like myself to join up with us to make this thing great. That's how we're going to make Black America great. Okay, again, through Black America Cares.
Amen.
So, yeah, all you business owners and entrepreneurs, if you want to give back, hook up with us at Black America Cares. Because the teamwork makes the dream work all the time. No and when numbers are high, that's right. When we're powerful in numbers, that's the imagine the amount of power we can give off when we come together by numbers. So that was my community outreach for my word on the street. Continue to always find a way to give back. And I was just discussing it with some of my close and dear friends, as well as my sister right here, that folks, when you go out and give back, if you got a bag of clothes or some food, don't take pictures of the people. Let them have that in privacy. I mean, that's you showing off. Okay, that's not giving back. That's trying to show off. That's trying to shine that you done gave somebody a little bag of food. Let them have that in private. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to display your gift for giving on display. You know, let whoever's receiving what you're giving, let them have that joy of moment in private. They don't want that on display. They don't want to see themselves receiving your gift or your handout as something that you want to display their demise. Because that's what you're doing. You're displaying the other person's demise, even though you think you're giving, showing the world that you're giving and giving back. But it's another way to do that.
It's funny you say that because I seen that happen several times.
Yeah, and it's not cute. It's not cute. Because when I look at the other person that's taking that give back, that you're smiling, you know, but they have smiling, but they're like, damn, why you got me on, you know, why you got me on Front Street with this? You know what I'm saying? People don't like to be on Front Street when they're going through. I know I don't. Okay? Right. You got to remember, people, be respectful. Even though you're trying to do something good, it's a way to do it. It's a respectful way to do it. Remember, these are still people that you're helping. So if you're going to give to them, be respectful in your giving. Don't be doing it for a shine show, okay? Do it from the heart. And that's all I want to say on that. Brother, you got anything to say, closing remarks?
No, I just want to say I'm putting something together as far as all the go-go drummers out there that was in that first wave when go-go came, was new. Talking to, like, so far I got 6 of them. So I'm just going to put together a show on that, but not just a show. We're going to end up doing, like, things, you know, I don't know what the things are just yet, but
All right.
just getting all this together.
That's right, go drummers. That's right. Y'all can become the beat of the street. Something. We got to keep this Star Network Connect going. Sister Holmes, you want to say anything to the viewers before we close out?
Nothing. Everybody just have a happy holiday and a prosperous and powerful and exciting new year.
That's right. And you seen the tools you need to start your journals, your vision boards. Remember, I spoke of those things. You got to start putting this work in before the year come in, because you got to get the work prepped before it actually come in, because it's going to be too late to start it in 2019. I'm not saying it's going to be too late, but it's going to be kind of past tense. So if you want stuff to come forward in 2019, you got to start putting your intentions in now, so it can come forth. Then that way you get your new 2019 intentions.
Actually, full moon tonight too.
Oh, for real. I'll thank you for reminding me. So, yeah, I'll be lighting my 3 candles. And I got to wait till the time, get to my special time. I like to meditate. So it's a full moon tonight.
Yeah.
So, all right, when that clock hit 12:30, that's my 6. 1, 2 is 3, and 3 is 6, and 0. That's 12:30 on the nose. That's when I do my meditation, light my 3 candles, place my 3 stones, and I be in home mode. So you pick your time, your numbers that's lucky for you. Like you said, it's a full moon. It's a good time with full moons to get those energies high and those intentions planted into the universe that you want for your 2019. And keep doing it. Watch out for the full moons and the new moons, because those when manifestations is high and awakening energy. So those practice. You have to practice every day. You can't just do it one day and then drop it. You got to keep your stuff going. Got to keep it heated up. Like you saw me warm this up today. I warmed it up early. I burnt my sage early. I came here burnt. So you got to start putting this stuff in practice, like a habit, like you brush your teeth. You know, you got to get it going. See how I'm moving? That's how I get me going. You got to get it going, y'all. One love, one thug. Next Saturday.